Hello you guys, it's Charlotte. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got some really big news for you guys. It's a life update and a channel update, so I'm really excited to share it with you guys. For the past couple of months, I've been kind of hinting at some changes in my life and some big updates, so now in this video I can finally share what's going on. So without further ado, my news is that in the fall I will be transferring to the University of Michigan as a junior to study communications. So I just submitted my final exam for my sophomore year, so I'm all done being a sophomore, and when I go back to college in the fall, I'll be going to a new school in a new state to study communications in a completely new environment, and I'm so excited. Like I just said, I am a communications major. That's not changing. I'll still be studying communications at Michigan, and I'm still kind of working out what I'm gonna minor in, but communications is still my major, if anyone didn't know or if anyone was curious. That's what I'll be studying while I'm there. Michigan has a great communications program, and I'm so excited to start studying there. So just to give you guys a little bit of a timeline, it's the middle of May right now. I'll be moving in the middle of August, and then I'll be staying there for the entire school year, hopefully. For the past year and a half, basically since March of 2020 when I started this channel, I've been studying from home, and it's been a real challenge, and it's kind of been really hard on my mental health and kind of just my physical well-being. So I'm so excited to be moving into a new state and a new phase of my life and actually starting something new outside of my childhood home. So I will be getting my very own apartment. I will have roommates, but I will have my own space within the apartment, and I'm so excited. It'll be my first apartment ever, and I will of course be vlogging the entire process so I can share it with you guys. I'm thinking of lots of different videos that I'll be posting, and those will all be coming late August, early September, and onward. I'm thinking of doing a move-in vlog, of course, an empty apartment tour, a full apartment tour, a meet my roommates kind of video, all of that good stuff. If you have any suggestions for any kinds of videos that you want to see at that point, leave me a comment down below, because I want to make videos that people are excited about watching, and this is my first time ever moving, so maybe there's a kind of video that I don't even know about that you guys would want to see. So let me know in the comments down below, or message me on my Instagram, which is also linked in the description, and I'll put it on screen right here. Let me know your suggestions. I really want to make sure that I'm capturing the move the best way that I can. So if you have any moving content ideas, you know where to find me. So for anybody who didn't know, the University of Michigan is in Ann Arbor, Michigan. It's a massive school. It's over 40,000 undergrad students, and that's gonna be a really big change for me. I'm going from about a 4,000 undergrad school to like a 44,000 undergrad school. So definitely gonna be a much bigger school and a much different experience than what I've had so far, but I'm really looking forward to it. That's one of the reasons that I chose Michigan. If anyone is interested, I may also do a bit of a more in-depth video on the transfer process, what it's like to be a transfer student, how you transfer from different colleges and all of that stuff, because it was a really confusing and difficult process, and I didn't find a ton of resources or videos on that kind of topic from different students. So if anyone is in the same boat that I was and you want that kind of video, let me know. I would be happy to make it. I have lots of tips and tricks that I learned over the past year of applying to schools and writing the best essays and all of that kind of stuff. So I may very well be doing a couple of videos on that topic. I was planning on doing a college decisions reaction vlog for my channel, but I haven't heard back from 2 of the schools that I applied to. Ultimately, it didn't matter because I made my decision without even having those decisions from the other 2 schools. If those come in and I have a good reaction to them, I might still upload that video, or if you're interested in it, let me know and I'll make that video. I have the recordings anyway. But I have the recording of when I found out that I got into Michigan and reading my acceptance letter and all of that, so I will put that in right here. Okay, I'm about to submit my first transfer application to the University of Michigan.
Yay!
It's January 31st at 11 p.m.
Going in a whole day early.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, so there's an email that says your University of Michigan application status has been updated. Click here to view your decision. I got in!
You did?
I got in! Yes! I got in!
Oh, yay!
Look at it! It's got the confetti!
Oh, I need to see. Oh, it's got the celebratory stuff!
Get the video camera, Morgan.
Oh my
I got it! I got it on my camera. It's not gonna focus.
We don't know. We don't know what to do.
Good for you.
I'll get it on my phone.
Honey, congratulations!
Fantastic, Charlotte.
Oh, yay!
I'm going to Michigan. I just decided. Oh my gosh. I literally just decided I'm about to go submit my deposit to secure my spot at the University of Michigan. Oh my god. Basically, I've been waiting to hear back from one school and I'm just like, I wasn't feeling it. And I'm like, even if I got into that school, I wouldn't go there over Michigan. And then my parents and I were just kind of looking at each other and we were like, it's Michigan. I was like, yeah, it's Michigan. So I'm gonna go deposit.
Let's go.
So exciting. Portals, UMich. Here we go. Log in. Action items, pay enrollment deposit. I shall. I shall. How do I pay it? Let me pay. Oh, submit pay. No.
There it is.
Here we go. We found it.
Processing payment. Tick. Ding, ding, ding.
There it is.
Payment received.
Yes.
Go blue.
Yay. We should have our balloons. We're not ready. This was unexpected.
I
but
know, we should've
we're
gotten-
cutting her loose.
We can get balloons later.
Yeah.
Go blue.
What are you doing?
I just signed my lease for my apartment in Ann Arbor.
So it only took her about 4 hours because of all the number of documents involved
67-page contract.
that she and I reviewed together.
I'm texting the landlord, Andrea, right now, letting her know that I signed all the documents and paid the security deposit, and we're all set to go. So now they just have to approve my application and let me know which actual unit I'll be living in.
What's that next to you?
Oh, nothing, just my school swag. And lastly, I'm just gonna keep this short because I don't want this video to get too long or involved, but I want to talk a little bit about why I decided to transfer in case anyone else is looking to transfer and they're needing that final push or trying to figure out should I or should I not. Kind of gonna be going over my reasons why I decided to transfer. So ultimately, the number one reason that I decided to transfer, the factor that had the biggest influence over my decision, was that at the end of the day, I didn't feel like I was studying the kinds of things that I wanted to be studying. So even though I was a communications major at my previous school, I just didn't feel like I was getting enough of the kinds of classes that I went there to study to justify staying there. I felt like I was studying a lot of kind of core curriculum topics, a lot of history, a lot of theology, because my school is religiously affiliated, so there was a lot of theology that I personally was not familiar with at all. I had no background in that, so that was really, really challenging for me. A lot of that kind of liberal arts influence that I thought I might get a little bit of going in because it was a liberal arts institution, but it ended up being a lot more than I was expecting. And it really kind of started to feel like I wasn't getting enough time when I was studying and in picking my classes, that there wasn't enough space and enough time to study the kind of courses that I wanted to be studying. Secondly, I touched on this a little bit earlier, Michigan is a much bigger school than Loyola. Michigan has over 40,000 undergrad, Loyola is less than 5,000, so I'm increasing the number of students in the student body by 10 times. And one of the reasons I did that is because I really wanted that bigger school feel. Loyola is in Baltimore, so it is in a big city, but I ended up not going into the city that often, and it ultimately didn't have that big city feeling for me. I know a lot of people had a different experience, but this is just my personal experience. It didn't have that big city feeling. And Ann Arbor is not a big city by any means, but it is known as the quintessential college town, and that is what I was looking for. I wanted that town city feeling. You can walk right there, you can study off campus in coffee shops, or go to the movies with your friends and you're still right there on campus, and that's exactly what it's like at Michigan. So that was another big reason that I decided to transfer. Like I said at the beginning, if anyone is interested in the more in-depth reasons that I decided to transfer, let me know and I'd be happy to make that video. But otherwise, that's it for the big life update that I have for you guys. I'm so excited to be going on this journey and starting this new step in my life. I cannot wait to bring you all along for the journey with me, and see you in Ann Arbor later this summer. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!